Good morning, everyone. This is Nicole with Nicole's Cosmic Cove. And before I get into the collective reading, I do want to talk about the vibration of the day. So today's energy is 17-8 energy. And 17-8 is a special number to me because it happens to be my life path number and several people, very special people to me. Um, the reason why 5 for 2024 is such a profound day is 8 day is because it is a double 8 day. So this means that those who have this birthday are experiencing 8 twice in their life path number and in what the universal year is for the world. Okay, so um, the number 17, being my life path number, it was the first number that I had began studying pretty deeply. And this number is considered the spiritual currency number. So, like when people have 8 energy, they want to know, you know, what does this mean for me? So you have a 26-8, you have the 44-8, you have the 35-8, you just have people who just have 8, and then you have the 17-8. That 7 there represents the spiritual component. So people who have 17-8 energy are usually the people that can make money spiritually, or the ones that make money in a way that's different than most. Okay. This is the number of truly understanding self and your oneness, because that 7 is there and that number 1 is there. Today is a great day for anyone to do deep meditation around money. And one of the things that people get to do in this day is clearing out energy of resistance when it comes to wealth and money and abundance and like all of that, right? And there's always there's usually some type of resistance in money for humans, because a lot of us have had many ups and downs with money, but the number 8 vibration is the one that has it affects that energy at a soul level. So if you know anyone that has 8 energy or 8 light path number, 8 vibration, usually talks about money are pretty intense, or money is very important to these people, or money is something that they have lots of ups and downs with. And I know people would say, "Well, isn't that everybody in the world?" And yes, we are, in the material world. So yes, this is true. However, if you're dealing with anyone or know anyone that has an 8 vibration, it affects them at a soul level. So it is definitely a bit different if you don't have any 8 energy. An 8 person will be confused with someone and how they deal with their money sometimes. If you owe something, or you owe someone something, or you owe it 8 something, and they're like, "Hey, you're gonna pay me." An 8 will actually bring up the money before other people will. Eight vibrations are the ones that will bring up money situations. So people can think 8 energy can be confrontational. 8 energy is about power and leadership. Okay, and so on the positive side of 8 energy, 8 can get 8 people with 8 energy can get things done. They can be very powerful in their leadership, but on the other side of it, ego can be highly inflated. And so 8 energy, as it manifests in the human form, would need to be very careful with an inflated ego, especially when it comes to leadership and power. You have to be able to listen, you have to be able to be empathetic, you have to know that everything is not about money or wealth, and that people really do want to, a lot of people really don't have an understanding of wealth or money or power or leadership. And as an 8 energy, you're here to help with that. As an energetic frequency for the world, this being the 2024 8 year, I do have a blog that I've written about that. But healing your idea of currency here on earth is what this year is about. Healing what you're worth. Healing what you will waste your time on, what you won't waste your time on. You know, all of those things are important. Everything must be accountable or accounted for in eight energy. You know, if you owe something, especially if it's just $20 to someone, do your best if you can to pay it back. If you are working on your credit, let that be something that you do this year. If something is um not clear when it comes to your money, if you're all looking at your bank account and you see something is not quite right, address it. These are all things money, all things currency. And some people will talk about this vibration um and say, not everything is about money, it could be about, whatever, whatever. And it is about cold hard cash oftentimes with eight energy, and it's important to understand that because we are here on earth and cash and money is very important. And anyone who thinks it's not, I don't know what to tell you. You have to understand currency and the way in which it manifests for people as well, not just on this high spiritual level where you are manifesting and you're abundant and your soul. Yes, that's great. But are you going to be able to pay your bills? One plus one equals two. If you owe a $50 bill, are you just going to give, $10? Are you going to give the 50 because that is what is due? This is what I'm speaking on when I speak on eight energy. Um, uh, I could really go on and on about this. But I really did just want to give some energy of the day, a really great affirmation to say today. Um, if you are battling or dealing with money issues, is that money has no free will to reject me. Money has no free will to reject me. Money has no free will to reject me. I'm abundant. Money loves me. I am prosperous. Good things always happen to me. I always win. My soul is powerful. I am powerful. Okay? So let's go ahead and get into the reading of the day. Thank you so much for listening to me. I hope I made sense. Sometimes I can just go on and on and on and ramble about the numbers, especially if I don't have any notes to keep me on track. So thank you for listening. Um, I'll probably go back and listen to this and be like, damn, I probably should have said something else. Okay, let's go ahead and find out. Let's go ahead and find out what the message of the day is. Holy Spirit, divine white light, I'm praying for clear, true messages free of any illusions, delusions, and false messages. Please take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, just know this isn't your message, and that's okay. Okay? What messages do you have for the collective, Holy Spirit, divine white light? What messages do you have for the collective for today? So we have the High Priestess, and we have the Page of Wands. Okay? So, the first thing that I'm thinking of with this High Priestess is that you could be getting some type of download, some type of downloaded messages from a higher guidance. So that's the first thing. So if you're somebody who has been deep in meditation, you've been wondering if you're getting the right messages from spirit, if you've been praying, if you've been asking for signs and messages to come through, then this message is letting me know that there are some messages coming in through for you through a higher level of consciousness. This could also be your gut instinct, your intuition. So let's keep going. Let's find out what other messages are here for today. What other messages for the collective for today on this 17/8 day? What are the messages? Okay, we have the King of Cups. So this message just could be coming in from a water sign. You could be a water sign. Okay. Tell me more here, Holy Spirit. Any other messages? Okay, so there's a lot of movement. We have the Knight of Wands here, but we also have the Hanged Man. So there's movement from some type of stagnant energy. I am going to clarify each of these cards. Um, but tell me about the High Priestess. Tell me about the High Priestess here. hmm So we have the Two of Pentacles, we have the Magician, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So Spirit is asking whoever this resonates with to trust your intuition when it comes to your manifesting ability. You are a master manifester, whoever I'm speaking to. Sometimes you don't think that you are. Sometimes you go back and forth with the idea. Do I know what I'm thinking? Do I know what I'm talking about? Do I know what I am? Am I overthinking something? I want you to remember that we have the magician and we have the high priestess out here. Okay. These two cards identifying who you are, saying that you are someone who is a big deal. And you have to remember that with yourself. You might be someone that stays up thinking at night, trying to figure out some stuff. And what I want you to do, especially if, tonight or even today, before going to sleep, just try to clear your thoughts out. Try not to think any negative thoughts about yourself before going to sleep. Okay? Because you manifest things in your dreams and you are highly abundant. You're an abundant person and you might weigh options, weigh things. Like you might also be dealing with money things. You might be thinking about money, but you are a very abundant person, and it's growing. You might have a decision to make in money. Whatever decision that you do have to make, you are the magician. Okay, and you have all the tools, and you know exactly what it takes to get things done. You do. Why is the Page of Wands here? Holy Spirit, divine white light. What's this Page of Wands doing here? We have the Four of Swords. So you might be at a standstill as you're thinking about something when it comes to um messages coming in. I first talked about you not necessarily having uh a clear mind when it comes to your what you are doing in life, right? But the spirit is telling you to get your rest, to not think, not be in your head so much. So instead of being like this, you get to be like this. Spirit wants you to rest your mind. Your mind is just going, going, going. Okay? All you're doing is just thinking, thinking, thinking. Your intuition is going and going and going. Trust your intuition. Trust that you know what's going on. You do. You know what's going on. You're second guessing it. You're looking like, do I know what's going on? Do I know? Do I have any idea what's going on in my life? You do. You're the one that lives your life every day. You're the one that's in your thoughts every day. If your thoughts are telling you that you don't know what's going on, then that is what you will continue to manifest. If your thoughts are telling you that you are confused and you really don't know how to make a decision, that's not true. You do. Tell me about the King of Cups here, Holy Spirit, Divine White Light. Why is the King of Cups here? You are very defensive. You could be dealing with having to ward off people, situations. You might feel like you're in things by yourself. You might feel pretty lonely, okay? But you have such a big heart. You're a loving person. You're somebody who gives a lot, and you might be really just, you might be over it with people and situations and things. And your energy feels very heavy, whoever I'm speaking to. Your energy feels like You just are hoping for like a sign from spirit, but you've given yourself the sign every day. You get up, you get your day started, and you do whatever you can to do that, but you're like very defensive. It might be people coming at you. You might just have a lot on your mind, you know, and we probably should have a little bit more boundaries if you don't have boundaries. If you've been battling boundaries, this could be something where you are just having to tell people no and having to deal with certain situations in that way. Uh, I want you to, you might need to cleanse your energy. You might need to take a salt shower, a salt bath, to break any type of misconception or miscommunication from your higher self. There could be a blockage from your higher self from your higher self to to yourself in this current reality. You could also be dealing with other dimensions and other realities. You could be um confused about a few things. Um but so you really do need to rest. If you're not resting, then um, maybe a salt shower or a salt bath can help cleanse some energy for you so that you can actually have a good night's rest. You might need to surround yourself in lots of divine white light. You might need to cleanse your head uh, with um, with the salt shower, the salt bath. You might want to put a little bit of cool water on the top of your head. Okay, for whoever I'm speaking to, these are messages that are coming through. Okay. Um, Tell me more about this this 7 of wands, please. Divine white light. Yeah, you've been this King of Cups energy, you've been in your mind a lot about money, but you've also been in your mind a lot about people asking for things from you. And you've also been in your mind a lot about um, boundaries with money. And you also somebody might be trying to come towards you to uh, give you an offer, maybe a possible apology for something, or you might be going to give somebody an apology for something and some type of financial offer. This reading is also dealing with finances. So money could be heavily on your mind, but you could also be having to tell people no, having boundaries with money, saying no, that my money is going here, 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 or not even saying anything. Um, please don't tell people about your financial good news if you have things coming in, because see, you have this 9 of Pentacles right here. And so you have been like doing well, or you're working on doing well for yourself, right? And people could be seeing that. Okay, this is typical 8 energy. You could have a life path number of 8. This is something where people might see you doing well and might want money from you. And you're thinking about it. I want you to stop overthinking about money if you are. Stop overthinking about it. Try your very best to do that today if you can. Make it a habit, okay? All right. Tell me about this Knight of Wands here. Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Holy Spirit, Divine White Light. Okay, yeah. So we have the 8 of Swords, okay? And we have the Emperor. I want you to know that if you feel that you are blocked, you are not blocked. You are not stagnant. You are not stuck in one place. You're not. You're showing up as an emperor energy. If you feel like you can't move forward with something, you can, because we got the high priestess and the emperor here. You have your, you know that whoever I'm speaking to, you have, it doesn't matter gender. You are, right now you're at the mercy of your emotions, whoever I'm speaking to. And your emotions with this King of Cups are keeping you very defensive as well, and keeping you in this Eight of Swords energy. In this Eight of Swords energy, you aren't stuck. You might feel bound. You might feel like you can't move, you can't do anything, but you can. There's movement here with this Knight of Wands because you're the Emperor. Whoever I'm speaking to is a very strong person, but whatever is going on, you just feel stuck, and you don't feel completely enlightened, but you are an enlightened being. You're highly intuitive, and things might feel hard and tough, especially when it comes to people in your life, and you might spend your nights just up thinking about all kinds of stuff. I want you to know that that is an illusion, and that is a part of your subconscious that you get to heal now. Okay? You do. And it is as simple as telling yourself that I choose to heal this now, even if that's the only thing that you tell yourself daily, because you're showing up as Emperor energy. Tell me about the Emperor here, please. Divine White Light. What's the Emperor? Yeah. You're just, this is you. You could have a Libra moon. Um, you could have air in your chart. Um, Call on your spiritual guides, your angels, whoever you call on. You get to surround yourself in so much light. Whoever I'm speaking to, this is you just feel blocked. You feel like blessings are being blocked, things are being blocked. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are not blocked. You're not. You might be blocking out certain people and situations, which you should be doing when it comes to people that just want to take from you, right? You might be dealing with people having issues with that. Maybe you should go to a body of water. Maybe you should sit in front of an ocean. Maybe you should just get in the ocean and let the ocean cleanse you. Maybe that be your salt shower, salt bath. Hanged man. What's the hanged man here? Yeah. You see, you're becoming enlightened. If you don't feel like you are, you see that light right there? This is the hermit. You're inward. You're in a cocoon right now. And that's okay if you are, because you're getting some type of downloads and information and enlightenment from a higher being of some sort. Okay? And you might feel like you're stuck, but you're still getting that enlightenment. You see? You are. It might feel all upside down, turned around, or whatever, but you are getting some type of help spiritually. And for however long it takes, because the hermit energy, you might be in hermit mode for a while. But what I want for you to remember is that you are in control of your mind. Okay? You are the god, goddess of your mind, of your reality. Nothing else, nobody else matters. Mm, wow. Excuse me, I'm just looking and making sure I didn't miss anything. This is going longer than I expected. Tell me about the hermit here, divine white light. Yeah. So as you're in your hermit energy, you are weighing out everything. You are figuring out what needs to go, what needs to stay. You're looking at everything in your life. You're weighing out all of that, okay? You could definitely have air in your chart. So you could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, or you could have any of those placements in your chart. Um, what else? What other numbers do I see prominent? You could have two energy, a lot of two energy. You could have a lot of nine. You could have nine energy in your chart. You could have four energy. Uh, let's see. Yeah, two energy, four energy. So this means you could have a life path number 4, 2, 9, or born on a 4 or 2 or 9 day. It doesn't have to be, but this is what I'm just trying to gather. If this message resonates with you, then just seeing if anything else stands out. Mm, okay. What other message? I'm getting ready to close out. Are there any other financial final messages for the collective divine white light? Are there any other? Okay, so we have this Page of Swords and the Fool. So this final message is saying, go ahead and take that leap of faith. Go ahead and it's okay to go towards something. It's okay. It's okay to take a leap of faith towards something. If there's something that you've just been worried about, thinking about, it's okay. You have been all up in your head, but you've also just been looking at something. You've been looking online. So if you're someone that spends a lot of time on the internet, you probably should give that a break a little bit, you know, because remember that what you see online is not always the truth. Most of the time, it's not. Most of the time, it's full of illusions and delusions and false messages. And you could be wondering, like, you could be just thinking, should I do this? Should I go? Should I? Your mind is just thinking, 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 thinking. And spirit is just saying, just go ahead and take that leap of faith. It's okay. What's the worst that could happen? Honestly, you just if it's something that you need to do or you want to do or you're trying to do it. You do need to communicate about some stuff though with this Queen of Swords. You just can't be inward with yourself like this and not communicate your needs, wants, and desires. You know, I know that whoever I'm speaking to is blocked off with some stuff, but you still do need to speak. You might need to do some throat chakra work. You might need to imagine some beautiful blue light in this area of your body, just illuminating so that you can be able to speak things clearly. You might feel like you can't even talk, you know? You might not feel like you could even stand up for yourself the way that you need to because you're such a sweet, kind, and loving person. Whoever I'm speaking to, I give you a huge, big, big hug. Big hug. And I pray that today brings you some type of prosperous energy. And whoever I'm speaking to, I just pray that you are able to get through whatever you're going through. I'm sending you lots of white light. I ask that you surround yourself with white light, protect your energy, get some salt, take a salt shower, salt bath, and begin writing out or speaking what you need, what you really need. Okay? So this is such a long it's like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. You all have a really good Saturday. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.